sia kwa nkranya wo ma ko omo office ho no e chese mo se Ghana ban se ebisade bia mo bisa bia na ban nyamo se na ba ya strike mo nsan ko bia
na watwe mo no abeto odwasa ukọ nochi abaya nsabia a doctor se wo chese wo mo enyo pressure anya bo apayo na emom na nso ho ye den se ya so piti ni parifari abeto dwase nso na ba ento mo frase a wo mo ye adwuma kase
eno nso na bantuma nipa mo to so mo twa adwo mo esu a mo chese nsu no emma ndi Ghana Water Company mo nye bibi mfa na nei Ghana Water Company fa santima ntemo se betuta mo tim so mo ye ho adwuma
ensam weni afoforo bi na nwire yesi ni nkonwa be kenkan de asomo akenkan fo ne ye me mrantie nua ba ma me efumuwa kafena mene
Kwame Ofori Abuaje
trake wan ye gina so aba
Sikka FM trake wan ye ne ekoro 89.5 e Sikka FM Sikka FM trake wan ye ne ekoro 89.5 e Sikka FM
Sikka FM 89.5 Yes Suma Santimai Sikka FM 89.5 Yes Suma Santimai
Yes Suma Santimai ni Ghana ma ye wiase nyina ka ho afei ye wura esumni mo ankasa Omanfo Sanfo Dr. Kase3 6Pm wakwamra shebedwa fie eno kokenkan wo man ye sika ye de ba babu ye ho akohoma na kwa mabosika ni mu anori tu dwese wo ma ban no eka se wo mu enya eye dibre no abra na wo mu awo ban na chi ye bontoa no wo ka che Ghana for the tumi hi wo mu nsa eto ahodo to ahodo bi wo ho no ma omba tete so anaso ombe ye firi wo kura ye so ka eto a eye ma ne de no anya me de na ye to na we ni ye to de te bia ye to eto no ombe yi betting tax aka ho 11 said the man kanu ka ho emission tax any to ahodo bi obeyi na Dr. Kase3 6Pm kinkan wi ye no wo mafo bo se pa no de beto dwase da bi o bom frase mo se nansa kire de ho asam komra hebedwam na mra hebedwa no agitumu ansa na ye de akwa mampani so na wode nsa ahase wo be komra hebedwa no eye ho mra ka se o ade no ye betwam ampa na emuma kase Gama mpari John Dramani Mahama adensa ebehase na nankode ne hasase de da na emom hore de miedu bi na babu boss ni nti eno kura Dr. Kase3 6Pm be kasa yese o Ghana for hwani mu a wuku ada na chese di hore de ni wi a ni wuku ada ne pepe mampari adensa behase ampari ampa ena wuku yi Ghana mampari John Dramani Mahama edensa ahesa amra no asia 11 betting tax any twahudu amoka asa wombe yi no wono ayi na mampari edensa asia wie no wakasa ye yentie nan.
This is a gold bond act. This sets up a gold bond that will streamline Ghana's gold sector, including our exports, to make sure that Ghana earns more value for money from our gold mining exports. This is the Energy Sector Levies Act. This act consolidates several levies in the energy sector, including the price stabilization levy, the sanitation and pollution levy, and several other such levies into one. And it will go to pay off our energy sector debt, which, as you know, stands at about 2.2 billion. This will yield about 10 billion cedis every year. Our energy sector debt is about $2.2 billion, and so this will go a long way to try and pay down that debt. This is the Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill. That's the famous e-levy bill. I'll proceed to sign it. Okay, I've just given assent to the repeal of the famous e-levy bill. Now, this is the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to remove withholding tax on winnings from lottery, betting, and games of chance. This is the famous betting tax repeal bill. And so I'll assent to it, 2nd April 2025. So betting tax is gone. Now, this is the Emissions Tax Repeal Bill. So, Emissions Levy Repeal Act 2025, Emissions Levy is gone. This is the earmark funds capping and realignment bill. This is the bill that caps the GET fund and national health insurance levy and moves those resources into the consolidated fund. We promise that we'll take the capping off, we'll uncap them. And so this bill uncaps the GET fund and the national health insurance levy. So the earmark funds capping and realignment amendment bill has been assented to. So it means GET fund and NHI will receive the full amount of their levies. Promises delivered.
Mapari John Dramani, Mahama, and no just an abiria who do a good and what's inside. Yes, I'm catching what my way, where a beery bear, beery noa, you see a machine beery. I'll keep me the message. I say a machine beery. Now, what in the sound I say, may everyone, where a famous levy, and also made the message. I say, but the message I say, no, everyone, where you were, batten tax, no, quite moody any. Yo, any acquirement, Medicine, say, I what just about your travel so national health insurance I get from Vosicano now about where TB for baby. Oh, what I don't know why home around what it ya. What also what by your Casanya do betty. Sikka be a budget jail, to be a budget health insurance insurance for the budget or my dear. Say, Bibia, Sikka be a get fund for the on one finance anchor. And the other won't be net and so then it's a hat, as they say, get fund for bedroom Sikka insurance for bedrooms. You know what I just say, a boy have here, Mediso. I said who was that? Now you bought in 70 months. Say 11 away.
You said yeah. Brotherhood.
Money at Joe, and you made it.
So I see so just.
You made your money at Joe, but money getting in a mood about and now man. How much money I can come on with you?
Brotherhood and sisterhood, I said, man should tribute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come back, carry me. I got it.
I got it. And that's it.
We check it.
Hey, you are about one. Now, COVID-19, I've been at the owner and now to me.
Hey, and they won't come. Some more.
Yes, and your man can want some more parliament to apply, can want some more budget to apply. I will be the covenant. I will call
it. Free Mubano and the way you my entrance and finance minister, Dr. Kase3 6Pm. One a cook dinner Fiona Cobama near Chesa Barnes, we Eddie a free honor, ya. And pa and days one pendidium so at and Abomadiana, what the pen, as a pen, minim say Bruce, a green, say red do, and it's a black issue. What the Asha say, Amasa, 11, and as we betting task now, and we are quitting a pan and said, yeah, a free good bill, no so was signed ABC good board, so I will mind so. And no, Anna finance minister, HSA, Abawe, Eba, no, or the Chinese, we said 120 days. One more Ebashana, she won on the Yedman partner, go pound domono, 120 days, and with Dino, one more to me, I yeah, what's so much Ghana for you? Don't want so much 120 days, and what to me, I yeah, and no, or day after 2 years, Christian, I've done was saying cross and so I said, it is finished. Nina, Asan Bibia, Asa. We okwatena Facebook and Twitter and just ask me what to join with in statement one and what they about what say at the end of the everyone Ghana for so at some dirty true and the brotherhood one more chat bet no one near Japan manuzuka hubi one and so any aje entiera Kase3 6Pm and what say at the banana one what true and the work and say no aviesa yet wakasewono asoi na nanu na ja eto ye blue light ko wiase adwadifo ho afa wo mo pa o dwetire nyina da ahia japade ahia wo ho no enyasem ketwa ene amanyofo ni mpedifo ahodo ekokosra wo mo obi obeko bia wo ye na fam de kira papa ya wode mo ko ye o mo kan so mo mpa mu nkwa no mbodi ntutu wo mo aka nyina ba omie akwa wodi sika ne ko ye ba omia di sika ne ba ye 200,000 Ghana cedis and what they acquire, we no more cement, and they can 1,000 bags, and they can Canada ba, empedifo ahodo bebre ampere jedie ma ba ho no mo aba ba hwe wo mo a nenai kan menshia south bra shebedwane Dr. Matthew Poku Prempa afimpinu ne aduonu na animo no obo mampere be de kire da Dr. Haji Mahmudu Bawumi achidom ta Franka Krafa be de kire ene wono so akwa adwadifo no acheche wono mo awire no no okoye ne o ma 150,000 Ghana cedis ene de ema wo mo wiye no ena wo ma wo mo cement 1,000 bags 100,000 cement ne 100,000 ena wode ema no ja ahye wo mo eniema no na wo kompere fawdo bebre ene di na chie ne kwa no ankasa ne mpeso aso emra hebedwane na chese opani a obabedi na ade wo ko bi wonrable raraba fawua ene mpere fawdo bebre ne di na chi a wono ekọ Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ono ankasa mu kasai intiro
I did pay for a bit of the job for the tell you they are omit me, I just ask Sikano abroad. Also, people can you say, can you that's also cement for stage when you hear the 500 baht. Made up by a 40 by a 4 by a video and say, I won't tell you the other. It's more blue like Jesus. Look at don't try almost shot after the number 5 rider. Now, okay, begin here.
Ene ti kane menshia south mra shebedwamni Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe oko one ninua lawyer bafo wu a wono nesese o mra shebedwane wo hono ekoye ya o 150,000 Ghana cedis ena ede emadwadifo no ena afei 600 bags of cement 600 bags of cement eno so ka ho a wo mre ekoma adwadifo na ja wo mre akocheche wo moyere
yankwansa mo froso we mo mampanje die mo eba na o appointments no obo you were some adumbotre edin se ono kwa registrar ewo deaf and deaf registrar se be ya no ma betimi akoyi edema na mamu no na eno na crosak for so na mo chese David opanyin botwe wono amanyesima awode ndodo o yamanyoni nti so mane be se ho no ma ahwe ya na akofo asem so edebane senti no mo empre so ampanyin enyini din emfemfo so ampanyin na adwen so nyini din so emfemfiri ho a ene o mo so beti atwea o mampanje di am so wanti o ma asem ndo so ti atwea ye o mo ti atwea ya last week ye womo eche na fedi womo de nyina ba na wie nto womo esan akọ adwuma ya tabe ye kasa de womo kọ adwuma so na abeno mo atwate mu no Ghana fo bi ho kire mpatiti no mo a womo ekọ maka chese ka bia kom kwakọ registration ho womo kọ ye obia eni honom ena kan bese adwuma so ede mo awano nti womo esu pa na ne mu fra se womo ekọ ena ne Ghana fo bi no akọ office ho akọ padwuma de kisu ko bi so etumi aye na womo godu wono no mo de yato Ghana ben so womo esre womo setitru ɛne ɛyɛ wɔn a ɔkɔ Greater Accra Regional Office ɛna ɔmo kyɛ sɛ aban yɛsrɛ wa deɛ Krosakfoɔ ebusa no bɔmɔden na ɛyɛ ma wɔn sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a sɛ ɛtwɛtɛ wei sei no wɔn ɛnsan nkɔ bi mu sɛ nso ɔmo kɔ a yɛn ho kyerɛ paa yɛ ɛna wɔn nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ so ɛkɛntɛ Africans no wɔn ɛkasa a yɛntie no.
I was doing a visit for a friend of mine outside Ghana. He had an old one and he needed verification letter. Because of the strike, we couldn't make it. And the time that he was giving the embassy has expired. Very, very sad. So the government has to meet their demand because I think they have a cause. They are saying if the closer has to appoint the head and the government has appointed the head for them. If they disagree, if that they should sit with the government and then negotiate so that the government does what they want for them if it is within the laws.
They are local government, so as for them, they don't want any government appointee. They don't even follow politics. Yeah, that's what I heard from them. Yeah, so now I don't know, maybe government will appoint someone who's not a political person so that we see how they work, they can help us through.
Enti eni a muti ye Ghana fo bi mane wo mo ekọ birth and death registry ho senka ngudum juma eno mde to Ghana ben enim sa ba mamoden na sabe Krusak fo ade mo bisa sembo popani bi din ya opani obeba ho ma ya menoni na obetena ya adwuma se de sesan se ko Krusak ko mo bibia mo ye bia infam nyosem enwuram wo yo mo sa de beboa se be ya strike no ebi ensa emabio.
Yento akase ne so na fe yenko nsanfoforo emo na wotwetwe mo krata bi efiri konfanoche aya sabia Dr. Fompenifo ne ho eba abonten ya na manfo nyina kenkan bi enseme wo mu wo ne tintini ntiatia nyina ene se enso ho ya den wa ya sabia ho no mo enti wo bi wo ya den na wo ya den ne hia se ya surgery de ya friend so operation no a enya de so mbetimi aye enya boapayo nyese sabio che no mo kire mo ho akire manfo na emom enso ni ho ntuo mu ntumi enya adwuma no ene omre krata no eba abonten ne ya o masanso ababe kase nyame dom se de enso no eba se tatata zo eye adwuma nso ba ewo konfano cha ya sabia ho no enti se adwo mo twa se yese no o mo nya no se de o mo ye ya wo bi wo ho dodo ya de ne ba no o mo ahwe hunu nse eye sadwu na esase eye wo a wo mo ebeye o kama ama onso ho ato na wo mo ne nsantwefo ekasa ye chairman Edema Confanoche Doctors Association Dr. Michael Lead wonu na ne nsantwefo ekasa ya wo kirem so esedie adwuma ekoso.
The water situation has been, the problem has been restored, and now we have water in the hospital. That the sterilization unit is fully functional, and we've resumed service. In fact, over the weekend and throughout the holidays, we've been working throughout. So, yeah, to make sure we'll be able to cover up for those who were on admission that could not be operated on, and those who came in after we had resumed our surgeries. Yeah. Before we had the situation sorted out, they came to find out the problem on the ground, and they've assured us they're going to give us a dedicated line so that something like this does not occur in the future. The hospital is also trying its best to have 6 boreholes through our IGF and through soliciting for funds from philanthropists, and then having a dedicated tank to supply the central sterilization unit, so that if there should be any shortage for any reason, we will not have ourselves in this same situation.
Dr. For Confanoche ya Sabianka Bomko chairman and yet saying Dr. Michael Lead and no watch that set woman so cry yan to Tiani Chester the Baya, Mombinian Sonibi or Amasa Kobase. I want to be say a bagana water for the anima, Mombinian so a honma a jayajuma.
Yenyan Sons and Semia be enough a young choir bantama and an empatemos and say, and one day na omanfo mote bantu no mu etwa adwene mu esupa ya mo HS nso ho edin so akwatwe ede ama wo mo gye ho a mo entiase ne nti wo mu suya se Ghana Water Company ma mebo mo se ne be ya wo mo ebenya ensuan bi so mo anomisan sese no ama wo mo dwuma mu eje bia no aye bibia honom na ene nam so ama Ghana Water Company ne fa no e wa Asante Mantampanifo wo mo etiam so ati na so pempa ya mo HS ampa ade no de abedu o masum na eyom ya pa no frase tu na mon sene be ya kwanyese nyina emu no wo metumi ayehye eyi ne nam saye so mo so tumi anya nsuo eno mo ehse enye bantima nyina na nsuo no ema yo miamia bi wo hono ma eba ene miamia bi wo no nsuo ema eno na mo ehse bi ana do be na nsuo na mo ede ban kofo fie na bi a won senkan na akwa bibi wo na nsuo nyina emu no wo mo eguso a ye wo mo ehye na mo de no ma egu akwa mo ehwese nsuo betumi aba bibia efie sene ebe obi abenya nsuo so etumi edi ne dwuma nti omanfo enkomakoma entom yem na enche bia no wo so ebenya nsuo na yewura Ebenezer padi na wono ena we public relations officer ede ema Ghana Water Company ne fa wa Asante Mantampanifo ne woni sentrofo ekasa yentie no.
Our finding is that it's not the entire Bantama which is not receiving water, but some portions due to the system configuration. What they are doing now is to go back to the grounds and then check where there probably could be issues with maybe a valve or something, so that as soon as possible we can restore water to the customers that are not receiving. Let me use this opportunity to apologize to them. As we always say, our commitment is to serve. So if anyone is not receiving water, it's a burden onto us. We sincerely apologize. We are looking forward that as soon as possible we would restore water to those who are not getting. The complaint got to us yesterday because after we were done with the system, we all could bear part to what even was happening at CAT, where we explained. Now when we put the system into full operations, we didn't know some customers were still not receiving until yesterday, which the district is working on this morning to make sure that water is restored to those who are not receiving.
Ani atiye yenua Ebenezer padi na wono ene public relations officer ede emma Ghana Water Company fa Asante Mantampanifo sei ena wache bantima fo so mon kama kuma ntom yeno mate na ebia na pipes ni ebia na valve ni bi na bi ho atechima na kwanyese nyoma mesiesie ama montumi anya nsuo ewo mpatam won nti obia enkana 2040 yeno omutu ho anamon
ye jira nsam weso na nyimre nsam hodo ansaka ne fie ha ne de ni nyina esi emuna se akwa ma ne nsumedwuma for your reporters akokwa senso wa hino fatome wo mu nyira ebo adwuma sanso ene nsam for your falasa na koji abo DJ Bullet Siwa the Bullet Fashion Center no ekaseboyi wono ene twa ye de ko social media Facebook and YouTube na Twitter babia enyumya kenkan for eyeme no antenua ba maame efumwa kafena mene
Kwame Ofori Abuaje
yada mu nyira se amammo